Hey, first grade. It's good to see you all. Hope you're doing well. This is our first weekly problem or math problem of the week. I'm just going to show you what the slide looks like. You'll see something like this. I haven't created a link. I'm going to put a link at the bottom of the slide here. I'm also going to attach a link to this in Google Classroom so you can click that. And that link is going to get you to this video. So hopefully you found the link. But if you need to revisit it, then that's where it'll go. Our problem of the week is the window sum. It says using digits 0 through 9 no more than once, complete the puzzle so the sum of each side is equivalent. What I did in order to solve this is I just took a piece of paper and I cut it into small pieces here, small pieces, and then I put the digits 0 through 9. So I put 0 on a card, 1 on a card, 2 on a card, 3 all the way up to 9. That way I can kind of shuffle them around and work with them and do a little guess and check that way. Another way to do this, if you don't have any paper at home, is if you have playing cards, you can use 1 through 9. And then I would use ace as 0 or 10 as 0, but probably ace as 0 would work. All right. Now I've got you kind of set up here in my little space where I could do work. And here's something that you could do. I mean, like I said, it's kind of like a guess and check. You can align all of the things, your cards up in the square here. And you see that if I'm just going at random, but 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. So I'm going to check this. So my 1, 2, and 3 is that's going to be equal to 1 plus 2. That's 3. That's 6. So that's 6 up here, right? And then down here, my 3 plus 5 is 8 plus 4 more is 12. So you see that doesn't work. Okay, that doesn't work. So you can kind of guess and check and plug in all these different numbers in different spaces, balance them around. At this point, hope you understand what you're supposed to do. Right, you're just making that square and what equals on this side. Right, whatever this equals here. Here we don't know what that is. That's a question mark. And then down here, this lane going down this way, right, has to equal something as well. And that whatever it equals, right, has to be the same. Okay, all of them have to equal the same. So I'm gonna pause the video here for just a second. I'm gonna encourage you to pause the video, and then I'm gonna start working on the solution. I'll write out the solution so you guys can kind of see it. All right. See you in a minute. Pause the video and get to work. Check back with me when you think you found the solution. Make sure you check before you move on in the video. Otherwise, you might make a mistake and then be like, oh, well, then I solved it for you and it's no fun. So make sure you get the same sum at the end of each row and column. They have the same sum. All right, welcome back. Here's the part where I solve the problem. I will admit it took me a little bit to figure this out. I was like throwing out the 9 and the 0 because I didn't think it would work. Quick hint, if you want a hint before we move on, the sum for each of the lines is 10. So you can use that hint if you haven't solved it already, and then pause the video and then unpause it when you think you've done a little bit more work. I'm now just going to write in the answer. I put a 0 here, put a 9 here, put a 1 here, 4, a 5, 2, 3, and a 7. So my sum was 10 on each one. 0 plus 9 plus 1 is 10. 1 plus 4 is 5 plus 5 is 10. 5 plus 2 is 7 plus 3 more is 10. 0 plus 7 plus 3 is 10. That's the solution. I hope you guys had fun solving this one. And, take care, be safe, and have fun. We'll see you next time.